Hello everyone, I am Brianna and welcome to today's video. I am going to be setting up my December TN. I need to organize everything that's in front of me. My last video, I showed you all of the sub boxes that I got for December and some of the things that I'm going to be using for January. So I'm going to go ahead and organize all of my things and then we'll set up my December planner. Honestly, don't really know where to start. I have a lot of things in front of me. I guess I will organize my washi, my charms, my clips, and some of the embellishments, just so that that's done and out of the way. I did pull these two out of my stash. So I'm just gonna put these in here. I might actually take one of these out and put it away. The penguins, not sure if I'm gonna use those now, but I'll leave them in there just in case. So some of these charms, I'm just taking the tags off of these charms and storing them in here. Here's another washi. Now I can't decide. I mean, I brought out all of my clips that I have like stored in my stash. And I was like, I don't know what I want to use, what I'm going to actually put on my planner or, you know, just for like decoration. So I have them all out. I'm gonna leave those stacked to the side because they won't fit in here. These two I am not using, so I'm going to put those out of the way. Some of the things that I'm not going to use, I'm going to just take and put away for future uses. Ooh, I wonder if I could have, that would have fit in there. But that doesn't need to be stored in this box. I'm going to pick the washi that I think I'll use the most this month and put some on there. All right, let's see here. What am I looking for? I am looking for these. And what I want to do is just have them in here for now until I figure out my system. Am I going to eventually put these in the books, those sticker books that I was talking about in my last video? Or am I going to leave them out? But for now, I'm just going to put them in here so that's easier to go through. So after my last video, I didn't go through anything. I just kind of left them all in piles just to come back later and deal with it and organize. But this is what I normally always do. I'm just doing it on camera with you guys. Which I don't even know if that's something that you want to see, but it has to get done. So I am doing it now. I don't know if there are any other, oh yeah, inside of here. Okay, let me get organized and I'll be right back. All right, I am not sure if this is going to show all on here. I wonder if I could zoom us out a little bit. Okay, this is my workspace right now on the table. And I use this basket to carry my pens and anything that I'm going to need. So I normally store everything in a pile, like in a stack, just like this in the back of the bin here. And I just flip through what I need It seems to be working-ish. Sometimes things get lost, which is a bummer. You know, when you have too many things to kind of go through, it gets to be too much. All right, let's see. So here are, I'm gonna leave these here. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my brain wrapped around everything that I have in front of me and what I need to do. I think the best thing to do right now, let me put this back, zoomed in a little bit, you guys. What I'm going to do right now is decide what leather I want to use for the month. Usually I save this part till the end, but I wanted to get the color down so I knew how to like decorate the TN and what I was gonna use. I'm gonna be thinking a lot through with you guys because usually I have an idea of what I'm using, how I'm setting everything up. I have no clue this time. This is all gonna be in real time with you guys. So the first leather is Ruby. And I wish this came in A5 because I would go order it right now so that I can keep my Christmas journals in the A5 because last year I was using a wide for the Christmas journal and I feel like I just want something a little bigger. I ended up finding that on Buy Sell Trade, an A5 journal with the globe from the sub box, and so I purchased that the other day, so I'll get that soon. But my other wide journal, I was thinking about using that. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm like in a bit of a pickle here because I didn't order another seasonal, like winter journal to use for my homeschooling. I thought I was going to just use like what was in the sub box, but then I decided that, well, I liked what was in the sub box. But then the other journal that I used or that I purchased for my memories also has Merry Christmas on it. I mean, I guess I could put a sticker or something over it and use that. So I got to figure things out. But what I'm going to have in here is going to be the December planner, my Christmas planner, a journal that I still need to decide what I'm going to have and what I'm going to use, and this year homeschool planner. And I'm going to actually cover that one with a dashboard and I'll decorate it for Christmas. So I am thinking of using either Ruby or Harper. I'm actually leaning towards Harper. Now, Taylor was showing this on her Instagram. She doesn't have Harper. I think she had, is it Caviar? I think that's what it is. But the black looked so nice with this planner and this Christmas planner. It looks good with it. I feel like with the Ruby, I like this color, but it's too much red. And I feel like if I decorate, like put that on the front, like it'll just have all these different reds pop a little bit more. So my decision that I just made is I'm going with Harper. And I know I was in this for October, but it is such a good leather, you guys. I do not mind being in this again. It is so good. All right, how do I want to put these in? So I'm gonna put my homeschool yearly planner up front. And the only reason why I'm doing that, actually, maybe I'm gonna leave it in the back and I can still cover it with the dashboard. I was going to say the only reason why I'm doing that is because I'm gonna have a dashboard, but I can still cover that in the back because this one will be in the front. Ah, that looks so good in Harper. I'm glad that I'm going to use this leather. I'm going to kind of decorate it a little bit. And again, usually I save this till last, but for some reason, I kind of want to do it now. Do I use the Santa again? I feel like I have to. And maybe use this sleigh to keep him there. Oh, look it, I grabbed two. I actually don't like that clip. Let's see here. I wonder if I could just use this white ollie clip. We'll put it over here. And then that will hold the Santa card. I actually might have to wait to finish decorating this. Right now though, I do want to create my dashboards, which I have a lot of fun paper to choose from. Let's put these to the side and grab my cutter. And I wonder, so have you guys started decorating? Are you set up for December? I feel like I'm kind of late to the game in a way. But that's only because, you know, I was out of town, and right now is like the middle week where I'm like in waiting. It's like the middle in between vacations. So we just got back from Arizona and we're home for a week, and then we leave again on Saturday to go down to Southern California to Disneyland. And we're gonna be at Disneyland for 5 days. I like this sweater, even the trees. So I feel like I'm just kind of busy getting ready for that trip. So I'm busy putting things away from our previous trip, and then busy getting ready for our next trip. I wonder if I could cut this and then put it on this paper. I'm gonna put those both to the side. One of a kind. Patterns like this make me dizzy, actually. Okay, I think for sure, I know I have 3, and I think I'm just gonna go all out with the red. I'm gonna use that little snowflake. And then I have like these little cards. I wonder, like Merry Christmas. I wonder if I could cut that one down. Maybe not that one. Let's see. What else do we have? Or instead of this big one, I could use that little one. Like I said, you guys, I am making all these decisions with you. This is going to be a process. Here are some other ones. All right, I think it turned out pretty cute. So I put the December in the front, and then this pattern there, and then I used the trees on this side, and I did the snowflakes with "It's the Most Wonderful Time of Year," and then a little snowman saying, "Hello, winter, time to get cozy." And then I just put that over the planner in the back there. I went ahead and put this journal in my TN. At first I wasn't going to use it because I purchased the A5 off of the buy sell trade, and I already received it. I actually received it last night. When I was filming this yesterday, it hadn't arrived yet, and so now it's a new day and I received it already. My thought, because I need to use this for homeschooling and I want to use it for December and January, is for December I can leave this Merry Christmas, But then in January, maybe I could put like a decorative paper or a big sticker or something over this to cover Merry Christmas, because down here, like this is very much January still, you know? So I was even thinking about ordering one of these without the wording and then just letting that be my journal for homeschooling. But then, I don't know, I'm just thinking through everything. Like I have my plan for 2024 for my planners, except I'm flip-flopping for homeschooling. I am just questioning, should I just have like a separate TN for homeschooling, and I would have like my yearly in there and then a book for my 2 older kids and a book for my 2 younger kids, and maybe make that a 6-month planner, and then just put all of their subjects and the things that they do, mark if they went to school or not. Well, not went to school, but did school on those weekly pages. But then on the monthly, maybe have some sort of a, like an overview. I don't know. I'm still really trying to figure out the homeschooling side, because I know I do want to use Planner Perfect. I just want to make sure that it works. And I feel like from January to June, I have time to kind of play around with different things, because then when I start a new school year in August, I can have it all narrowed down and know exactly what I want to do. So that's another thing. My planning, I'll start fresh in January, like personal planning, but then my homeschool planners, those run from August to June. So it's not, it goes and it follows like the academic calendar instead of just like the year. So anyways, that was such a side note, but that's why I threw this one in here. I'm going to use it. I'm actually going to tab it off. I took my tabs downstairs though, so I need to go find those. And I'm going to do something to where I tab a certain amount of pages for each child, instead of doing it like all together how I was doing it, and just to see how that goes. All right, I also grabbed this little card here. It's a Cocoa Daisy tip-in from last year, and I just threw that in there. I also wanted to touch on like the tip-in talk. I know that we were, or I mentioned it, and I talked to some people about it. I pulled a bunch of my tip-ins, and they are thinner, but the change happened a while ago. I pulled this one from last Christmas, and they feel so similar, maybe like just a smidge thicker, but pretty similar. But then I did pull a tip-in from like a couple years ago, and they definitely are thicker from a couple years ago. So that is my conclusion of the whole thing, is they have eventually like changed over the years, but nothing drastic from last month to this month, if that makes sense. Okay, I am going to go ahead and set up my December planner. I have some ideas of what I want to do, but I think I'm just going to put you guys all on that fast mode and then just create. And then I'll come back and chat with you guys and talk about what I've done. See, this actually takes me quite a while, just flipping through, trying to, I don't know, get a vision, see what feels right. I wanted to kind of cover up that Write a Better Story. I almost wish that that wasn't there. I wish that that wasn't there, and I wish that we could do something up here instead of have Write a Better Story again. I understand that these books are just generic and it's set how it is, but I kind of wish that they were a little different. So my thought here is I want to use these bigger stickers from the memory keeping sticker kit from Coco Daisy to try to cover it up. So maybe put one sideways and then one the other way. Before I've done, you know, like put a card here and then some washi down the side. I am trying to decide what I want to do. So this, I mean, it looks kind of busy because I do for sure want to put this Hello December. So I'm trying to figure out which one would look best. It seems that I'm constantly changing my mind, and that's okay. I thought when I did like my December sub boxes and all of that, I thought maybe I would move into this planner in November, at the end of November, and I decided against it. I'm going to move in December 1st. This here. So I'm setting up that week, and there's only 3 days to that. So there's not going to be much to do. I do have 4 extra days. So that's going to be 4 extra pages. Well, full 2-page spreads. So Monday, Tuesday, you guys know. I got to figure out what I want to do with that. If I'm going to, just tape them together like I've done before in the past, or if I'm going to use them as like packing list for our trip that we're going to be going on. I just haven't decided. I know for sure that I'm going to put weather on here. So what I like to do is check the weather and write all of the important things that I have down on a notepad, and I use that Planner Perfect one. And then I have it in front of me so that I could just reference it really quick. Let me grab some stickers here. I think I'm going to use this one. I think is what I am deciding on using. Go ahead and take that date off. I might actually, let me see if there is, because I have a lot of date stickers, so I might want to use those for, and as always, all of this gets just spread everywhere. Where are you? Okay, those are colorful ones. We have green. Red seems like it might be the universal color. So I might just go with that. So let's cover up this date as well. So the day of the week and the date I'm covering up. We are going to put a date sticker and the day of the week. Okay. 2nd and the 3rd. I need to keep this handy because if I'm going to be doing this throughout the whole book, I can't lose those. And then we have Saturday. So it's not going to be super exciting, my planning for this portion of the week, since I'm only going to have the 3 days in there. Especially since we are leaving on Saturday. So let me draw this little line. Okay. So I'm gonna draw an arrow because it's gonna keep going, and I'm gonna write Disneyland trip. Okay. we planned back-to-back trips. I mean, not back-to-back. I was home for a week, but it's kind of crazy. I don't think I'd recommend doing that. I like having like a little bit more time in between trips, even though they're gonna be so fun. And well, the other one was fun. This Disneyland one coming up is going to be a blast as well. I'm trying to figure out, do I want to cover this with paper or a dashboard or something? Vellum, I'm not sure what I want to do. And I used, like I have to narrow it down to what I'm using because I did this plaid with the trucks. I mean, that might go. It's really busy, but it's kind of cheerful. So I think I'm gonna go for it. Just make that decision real quick and easy. Let me get up and grab my, oops, sorry, my cutter here. And I will measure off this page. Where did my pen go? Under here. All right. Gonna go here. And let's see. I actually think I might go like this. So if I have it, we'll cut down here. It might not be perfect, but that's okay. I will use some sort of washi maybe. So we'll just kind of play around with the size. Ooh, okay, sorry. Finding the little line that you put on the page. Sometimes I lose it and I can't find it. All right. I also grabbed, you guys, I had to go downstairs. I have this little drawer thing from Michael's and I grabbed the top drawer of my washi. It is seasonal and I felt like what I had for options here wasn't cutting it. I was looking for certain washis, especially this one, like this reindeer one, I'm going to use on my goals pages. But I would recommend, if you guys have a lot of washi, to get that little drawer system. I will try to find it online and link it below. I saw it on Amanda's favorites and I asked her, I was like, okay, I got the tip-in card drawer thing that you had from the Container Store. Where did you find your washi tape storage? And so she told me and I went and purchased it and it is perfect. I could probably use another one, but I have other drawers that I am using for the excess washi that are included like on my craft table. It's like a built-in like cute little cubby thing. So I'm using that because I didn't want to cover up my desk with just a bunch of, you know, washi storage drawers. But again, I will link that below so that you can go find it at the store or online. I think it's both places, but my store happened to have, keep doing this backward. Okay, why isn't that working? Technical difficulties, there we go. Okay, my store had it and actually a friend was going to Michael's and I asked her to check to see if they had it and they did. So she picked it up for me, which was super nice of her. All right, let's put this down. I like that I'm using this and that we're covering the dates that we're not gonna use. Okay, and I say we, like there's a mouse in my pocket, but it's us, right? I'm talking like it's all of us doing this together. So now I wanna find a color to use to cover and like put some color on my I think this one might be too dark. Over my weather. That one might work. But let's see. This one's more pink. I need to get more Tombows. I had a collection and I went through, I don't know if you remember, if you've been here a while, maybe you do, but I did like this purge of like my house. And it was a 30-day thing where on day 1, you get rid of 1 thing. On day 2, you get rid of 2 things. On day 3, you get rid of 3 things. So by the time you are, say if you pick a month that has 31 days, by the time you're on day 31, you're getting rid of 31 things. But the day before that, you got rid of 30 things. And at first, I didn't think I could do it. I was like, there's no way. That is a ton of things. But I did it and I finished, and there was just so many things in my house that I did not need, I did not touch. You know how it is, how things just, they start just piling up, and by the time you know it, like it's just like this mess and disaster. So I loved doing that, but some of the things I got rid of were pens and markers and things that I didn't use. Well, now I wish that I had them, because I was like, well, I'm not going to use Tombow. That's just not my thing. I'm not going to ever be brush lettering. Well, never say never, you guys, because now I wish that I had it. Okay, so I have my house cleaner coming on Friday. I need to make sure that we are completely packed and ready because we're gonna leave early on Saturday. The plan is to head down to Southern California and stay the night with my brother and sister-in-law. And then the next morning, Sunday, wake up really early, drive to Disneyland, check into the hotel, and then we are there until, see if I can do my calendar, until the 7th, and we head home. So it's only about like a 5.5 hour drive. So we're thinking about just heading home, like doing Disneyland on Thursday and then heading home that night. We did that before and it worked just fine. It was perfect. I don't have much going on my calendar. As you can see, I feel like I don't want to completely fill up the calendar. Let me write in house cleaner is coming. So that means that she will be here on this day. So I don't have much. Yeah, I don't want to, what I was saying is I don't want to have it too packed to where it's not enjoyable. Actually, I think the 18th is supper club. And I'm hosting that this month, which my idea was to do like a board theme. So I can't say a charcuterie board because it doesn't have like cheese and salami and all that on it. So I'm just saying a board party, like a board night where you can bring anything on a board. So you can bring your drinks on a board. You can have the appetizer on a board. My main dish I'll serve on a board. So I am thinking, and if you guys want to give me ideas, I would love that because when you host, you do like the main dish. So I was thinking like, do I do like those little meatloaf with the, or like the meatloaf cupcakes with the meatloaf and the mashed potatoes on top? Or do I do like a cute festive bowl of chili with cornbread on top? I'm just trying to think what I could put in like little bowls or like a little thing so I can have it on a board. Again, I would love ideas if you had any great thoughts on what I could use. That would be helpful. All right, so on this page, this is where I wanted to line my page with these reindeer. I love this washi. Okay. So my thought for this, sorry, I'm bouncing around. My thought for these 2 pages would be Christmas related. So Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, anything that I need to jot down. And then I have my scripture writing plan from Prayerful Planner. And then I'll have 1 goals page for my month. And the reason why I put my scripture writing in here this year, or this month, sorry, is because I am going to have a section on my daily pages where I'm going to write out my scripture. So I'm going to have it all in one this month. Actually, you guys, one of these pages needs to be used for this little freebie kit. Wouldn't that be cute to just like place them all around and then mark them off as we do them? I might actually do that. We'll see. Okay, so I have that down. I am going to use 2 pages for a packing list, and then I'm going to start my daily pages. And here's my thought for when I'm gone at Disneyland. Since I'm not going to have to plan while I'm there, I'm going to use it as kind of like not a memory keeper, but kind of a space so that I can remember what we did, so that when I go to journal about it, I have an idea of the things. So like what park we're starting in, did we park hop, what restaurants did we go to, the rides that we rode. And so I'm bringing this with me so I can just fill it out while I'm there, and I could just jot down the things that we did. Okay, now for this one, I'm going to put the washi along the bottom. Before I leave, I also want to film a setup video for the 4th through the 10th, so that is up on the channel. And then at the end of that week, I will put a video up of like a flip through of my planner and how it went, like with me tracking things at Disneyland and the scripture writing. We'll see what I can do while I'm gone, because I feel like being at Disneyland was different than my last vacation, because I was staying at my parents' house my last vacation, and so you can kind of do more when you're out of house. But Disneyland is so go, go, go that it would be hard to, let's just do a little strip here. Hard to really plan, you know. Okay, a little one there. Okay, another last minute decision. I had mentioned that I needed to plan or film a video for the 4th through the 10th. You guys, I have everything out right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and plan that. I feel like it's just a simple one since I'll be gone most of the time. And I'll just do that with you guys right now, so that this will be the video that will come out. I'm hoping for the 1st of December, maybe the 3rd of December. And then maybe on Saturday the 9th, I can have like that flip through video up. And do that. So let me figure out the washi I want to use. I kind of want to use something, since we'll be in Disneyland. Too bad I didn't have like a Mickey Mouse themed washi tape, but I wanted to, I don't know, I kind of like these two together, this Holly Jolly. See how it's, I don't know, it looks really good down there. I think I'm gonna use those. Yeah, I'm just going to do it and figure out what date stickers work. I might have to use green. I don't know, I'm kind of narrowed down to like a certain, if I can even find my other ones. Let's see, I'm narrowed down. Oh, here it is. To just a few ones. Oh, I can use these black ones. That would look really good with that washi. Okay, let me get to decorating. I'll be back. So do you guys have any fun travel plans for December or for Christmas? Do you normally just stick around home or do you travel? I know normally I'm just gonna write the date really, or the day of the week really small right here. We usually don't travel that much actually. Our new thing is Thanksgiving in Arizona. So we will be traveling for that, but normally we just stick around and stay home and do all the fun things locally. The only thing that we always do is right after Christmas, we head up to our place in the mountains and spend a week up there. And my brother and sister-in-law join us for a few days for New Year's Eve. And they ski and snowboard with my husband and the kids. I used to ski. I prefer actually to stay in the condo or just like walk around outside. I don't really feel like I need to be out on the mountain, you know, skiing down anymore. They keep trying to get me to do it. So maybe one of these years I will go and get back out and do it. But right now I really don't have a desire to do that. I don't know. Do you guys ski or snowboard? Oops, sorry, just hit the camera. I switched from coffee to my Spindrift. Right now, my favorite one is raspberry lime. I switch between that one and lemon. Those are my favorite. All right, so I'm not going to do the typical dinner on each one because I'll probably be writing breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I have all of our dining booked. I just need to decide what we're actually gonna do. So with Disneyland, you have, is it 60 days before you could go on and like reserve dining? And that always sells out super quick. So I got what I could and then had every intention of just like sitting the family down and being like, okay, what's important? What do we want to do? And then like, do we keep it all? Is there some things that we can let go because there's other things that we like to eat that like you don't need a reservation there? So once I get that really nailed down, I will put that here on each side. And then I wrote Disneyland, California Adventure, Disneyland, because those are the parks we're starting in that day. We got park hoppers so we can go back and forth. It's just on Wednesday we have to start at California Adventure and not Disneyland. So I put that there. We have no plans for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I am just guessing it's going to be like a laundry, relax, kind of recoup time. So I'm not really planning anything there. I didn't paste these pages together because I may use them for overflow for my trip. I'm not sure, but this is what I did. I put the washi down lower here to kind of create a header. And where did I see this? Was it Hand Can Plan? I think does it like that, or did it like that? Maybe it was lower. I don't know. I'll have to go back to her videos, but I think that's where I got that idea from. I've never tried it, but I thought maybe it would be perfect to have a header, to have like the main park that we're gonna be at, and then just start listing all of the things. I'm also thinking that maybe this would work down here, putting a strip down this side, and then that's where I could write my scripture. I don't know. All the thoughts are, I'm just trying to think of like how to use it best, you know? Because I'm definitely going away from like this 2-page spread. It's just a lot of unnecessary writing for me. I don't follow the scripting method that Jenny has. I use this more as like, I'm not scripting my days. I am just writing out what's happening or what happened. But I'm definitely not like writing it out so that it can, I don't know. I just, some things, I'm not like dreaming on the page. Does that make sense? And I don't even think that that's, well, maybe, I don't know. The scripting method, I just don't follow that. So there is that. I'm not going to decorate this too much because I don't know how much room I'm going to need to write everything down. I do want to kind of decorate a little bit on this page. And I'm thinking like these florals might work, or a cute little penguin. I'm just trying to see like what would best, like I don't have any like Disney stickers, which maybe I should have thought about that because that would have been really fun. And I don't know how much I'm going to be writing in this area also. I don't know, you guys. And then for the week prior, so Sunday, Saturday, it's very basic with the decor. I just threw down one sticker on there. There's my pages for my packing list. And then we have my weekly spread. Now this little snowflake, that might be cute to put down here. I was starting out with a red and it kind of turned out to be more on the pink side, which I don't mind. For some reason, I'm really liking pink. Pink in like the Christmas stuff and just pink in general. I was never a person who liked pink. But then I had a daughter and she is obsessed with pink. And so I think that is kind of where I'm getting it from. All right, I want to do my little washi strip thing here that I can pop in my planner. I don't know. Decisions, you guys. I have too many decisions to make. I think I want to put a plaid, a buffalo plaid, because that is very Christmassy to me. How are you guys doing on Christmas shopping? I know some people are probably already done and have been done since when? Summertime? I know, like my mom, she's been done for a while. I am like maybe halfway done. Okay, think that's enough. But I still have a lot to do. So my plan also is to do a little bit of shopping at Disneyland for my kids. And maybe not the older ones, but the little ones for sure. I'm gonna kind of have all these match, I think, like the same theme. So I will like have the kids either stay in the room or maybe just go, and then I'll put the presents in the car. We actually did that on the way home from Arizona. We stopped at a Cracker Barrel and they have a lot of fun like stocking stuffer things. And so I grabbed some of those, but I shopped while everybody else ate their food and it was perfect. I just threw the bag right in the car and they had no idea. Okay, so I have those two. Now, do I want those trucks or do I want to do something like this little present washi? Let's do that. All right. You almost want another one so that you can have more options on the go. And I don't even know if this is enough, but we'll see. This is my first time actually using a washi card. I have never done this before. I think it's a great idea, but I just never took the time to wrap a card or use something like this. All right, now do I want to do Merry Christmas, the trucks? There's those angels. Let's see how much I have on this one. Maybe I'll do the Merry Christmas one. And I can have that one. All right. Yeah, so I am finding that, let's go back to the Christmas shopping talk. The older my boys are getting, the harder it is to buy for them. I feel like girls might always be easiest, but my 10 and 13-year-old, I'm having a hard time figuring out what to get them. And I asked them to make me a list, and it's only just like a few things that they want. And so I'm just trying to figure out what to do. Have you guys experienced that? If you guys have older boys, that it gets harder, or do they have like specific things that they're into? I don't know. If you want to give me ideas, you totally can, because I will take any ideas that I can get. Okay, I don't think there's another side to that. No. Okay, let's put, I've shown you everything, right? I still want to decorate this. There's a lot of things that I still want to do. Maybe let me think about that for a second before I start putting everything back in my TN, and maybe add some deco. All right, I'm gonna call that good. I think that looks really cute. Hopefully the lighting isn't super bad. The clouds keep rolling in and it's covering the sun. So it keeps getting brighter and then it gets darker. And I don't use a light of any sort when I film. I was thinking about looking into that, but I haven't I haven't done anything yet. Let's see if there's anything on these pages. I kind of like these little like flowers, so I just placed the random ones everywhere. So yeah, lighting. I don't use any lighting, so I am right now in our schoolroom and there's windows all around. Usually I film down in our dining room that has just like one huge like set of windows. I'm gonna try to pick up and put everything away while I chat with you. But the way that the sun is right now in this time of year, it's just not the perfect time to film, like when I want to film. The sun isn't right, so I end up not filming down there. And I kind of like it up here because it's away from all of the noise downstairs. So I don't know, you guys, this might be my new filming area. The only downside is that I have nothing up here. So every time I want to film, I have to cart everything upstairs. So maybe I might make a space in here in my schoolroom for my planning things. That actually might make the most sense. I've actually never thought about that until just now, so I might just do that. Okay, I want to add, I am so torn on which little pocket to use. I want to use this one because I don't like it as much as this one, but I don't know, I guess this one goes. I'm gonna use this bigger one. The smaller one would have made more sense, but I don't know why I want to keep it. I want to use it for something. I don't know what I want to use it for yet, but it's something. Okay, I do want to put this truck up here. Do you guys decorate with tip-ins? I know that I see that all over the place with you planner girls, that the tip-ins are great for decorating your TN. I love it. It adds just like so much cheer to your page. Okay, let me move this one over to the side here. That might be too thick, so let me take some of it off and put that backing back on. I don't want it to be too bulky when I'm traveling, but it is nice to have sticky notes just in case you need to grab one. Okay, so we have that. My Christmas planner. I do want to show you inside of here, but I'm gonna wait until I do my flip next week. I'm just actually really happy how this turned out. It's simple, yet it is festive, and I am ready for December, you guys, and all the things that come with it. Each week, I want to do a plan with me. I want to do a flip. So I'm not sure if I'm going to combine those videos, if I flip through the week prior and then do the plan with me, if I want to do them separately. Guys, I have so many ideas and things that I want to do. It's just, do I have the time to do it? Maybe. I will try to do my best and get as much as I can out to you guys. I haven't done anything with this journal. Like I said, I will tab it and then just write in it as needed. So there's nothing really that I need to set up. I do know that my previous one, it was getting a little hard to keep up with because I had to put the washi on each time for the week, and I felt like that was just too much for me to do. So this might just be basic and just me writing in it. And then I'm hardly in this yearly one, although I do need to set up December with a hand can plan kit. And I have some of those. Ooh, where'd they go? Oh, here they are. I have those that I have shown you in my previous video. I wonder if I should just do this now. Maybe I don't know. You guys, do you want to see? I'll just show you after I'm done. I'm finding that having this page in the middle really isn't serving me. Like for October and November, I didn't use it. So I've already set up this planner with that page in there each month, but I'm thinking for next school year, I might not do it that way. But yeah, I'm keeping track of our read alouds and like our school, like how many days we're doing school and all of that. So those are the books that I keep in my TN. And I was looking for this green actually. That would have been nice to have. I forgot. Oh yeah, that was a good green. Okay, I forgot that I had that over there in the TN. So I was using this tool, Fine. Ooh, there's my medium tip. What is happening here? You guys, I was using this Fine tip tool and I took this one out and it was a Fine tip one. And then I guess I did have my medium one over here. I prefer to use that one because it just glides better. I was using the red medium tip tool, and then the green one also is a medium tip. I just love this pen, you guys. It is my favorite by far. So these are the 3 colors I'll be using to write with in my planners. Ooh, I forgot about this little washi. I might not do the sticky pad in here. Maybe I'll do the washi like that. And then over here, sorry you guys, squirrel. And we'll put the sticky notes back here, maybe. Like that. Okay. I think I'm going to call this done. I somehow want to have that right here. Maybe I can clip it back here. Let's see. I just don't want it to stick out too much. It covers my car though. I don't know. This one's really cute too. But we wanted him down by Santa, right? I'll play around with it and figure it out. These ones might actually be good to put on my planner to have these guys sticking out. So here's the bow. And then I could do this first page here. So many things that I want to add. Okay, let's find the December tab. We can do our little Santa hat. How does that look? That's a lot going on. I don't know if I like this that Mary mug, since I already have one here. But I do want to use this sleigh for my Christmas lists. Let's see here. I'll put it on a blank one. Okay, let's see how that looks. Oh, it looks better. Okay, so I'm really glad that I chose to use my Harper leather because this red just really pops. And then when you open up your planner, you see all of the Santas and the reds. It just looks really nice. All right, well, thank you all for your support and for watching this video and just taking the time out of your day to sit with me and watch me plan. I hope that it helps you do laundry or dishes or even plan I know sometimes when I watch plan with me videos, I want to get my planner out and plan right along with that person. So maybe you guys were planning too, which is always a plus, but I want this video to hopefully come out between December 1st and December 3rd. Maybe you guys already set up your planners and are better than I am. One day, maybe, that's a maybe, I will set up my planner before, like way before the actual start of the month so that I can have it done and you can plan with me. But I hope that you have a wonderful week ahead of you. I will see you all next time on my video that will come out when I get back from vacation from Disneyland. But in the meantime, you guys, just I look forward to chatting with you in the comments. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.